Well, at the National Library next week on the 21st of March between 10 and 7, we're asking everyone to come here to Kildare Street with any memorabilia or family mementos that they might have associated with World War I. It's the first public collecting activity we've ever done at the National Library. It's a bit like an antiques roadshow, and we're focused this time on World War I. It's part of a European-wide project, and we're hoping people will look in their attics, under their beds, and see what they may have in their family archives that will be of interest to us here at the National Library. And when they come next week on the 21st, we'll take a digital copy of that artefact or that letter or that postcard or that little piece of a snippet of something that they may have found, and we'll give it back to them, of course. We'll then be able to upload that digital image into a wonderful European-wide archive about World War I.
This letter from Charlie Martin, who was killed in the war in December 1915, wrote this letter to his sister Mary, later the foundress of the Medical Missionaries of Mary, in which he writes, "All who have been in both places, that is France and Gallipoli, says that France is quite a picnic compared to this show." Unfortunately, that was several months before the launch of the Battle of the Somme.
I think the project in the National Library in presenting the history of the First World War through the Europeana project is a sort of a light into the darkness that the First World War had in Irish society. It's part of a continuity, part of a continuum, I think, in Ireland's participation in remembering the First World War, going back to President Michaelis's project in Messines, and that of the role, even the history societies such as the Dublin Fusiliers Association, to try and bring the memory of Ireland, Ireland's participation back. And through this project, as I said, to shine a light into that dark part of our history, which for so long had been forgotten and ignored in Irish society.